Good morning, everybody. My name is Ki Lee from the True Buddha Payun Temple. Today, we'll be doing the True Buddhist School Vajrasattva's 4 Preliminaries Yoga. It is a live guided meditation. You can let everybody relax, sit back, take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe out all your negative energy. Do not think about the past, present, or future. Just focus on today's practice. Let us place our palms together and read Supplication for the Blessing of Living Buddha Lian-sheng. Om Hom. With reverence, I make my purified body, speech, and mind an offering to Mahavajrasattva. The holy Buddha Lokana is the Dharma body, and the Padma Kumara is the bliss body. Living Buddha Lian-sheng is the emanation body. These 3 bodies being the same in essence as the Buddha's grace, homage to his true Buddha lineage and to his transcendent power that encompasses the whole universe. Radiating light throughout the 3 times, he can manifest himself instantaneously. Disciples of Buddha should constantly cry out for his pure light, which magnifies virtue and wisdom. In the past, his realization was prophesied by Shakyamuni Buddha, and by Amitabha Buddha, he was entrusted with a mission of salvation. Maitreya Bodhisattva bestowed on him the red crown, and Guru Padma Sambhava taught him the Tantra. We pray that you never abandon your past vows to liberate us all. Thus, as you embrace and enfold us with protection and care, empower us to more quickly attain realization. Namo Mahavajrasattva Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian-sheng. Namo the True Buddha Assembly, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas, everywhere throughout the 3 times. Back to your forehead, release. Let us perform the 4 measurables visualization. Visualize in front of us is our Grand Master Lu, Living Buddha Lian-sheng. Today's practice deity, Namo Vajrasattva, including all the lineage masters, all the 8 personal deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future, all great bodhisattvas and Vajra protectors covering the space like innumerable stars in the sky. Visualize to our left is our father, his ancestors, his relatives, and all the fathers that you've had in your past lives. Visualize to our right is our mother, her siblings, her relatives, her ancestors, and all the mothers that you've had in your past lives. Visualize in front of us are our karmic debtors, enemies, people we do not like, sentient beings we've hurt intentionally or unintentionally, or killed intentionally or unintentionally, and all the aborted spirits that we probably had in our past lives. Visualize behind us our immediate families, our spouses, our children, our siblings, our friends, our mentors, our acquaintances. Visualize around us are the 6 realms of sentient beings, which includes the heavenly beings, all the human realms, the Asura realms, the animal realms, the hungry ghost realms, and the hell realms, all joining us in this practice today. Back to your forehead, release. Let us empty our minds. Form the Padma Kumara Mudra like the diagram to the right. Place that in front of our chests. Visualize on top of us are 5 moon discs stacked on top of each other. The top moon disc is Buddha Mahavarkana. Below him is Buddha Lokana. Below her is Amitabha Buddha. Below Amitabha Buddha is the Great White Padma Kumara. Below the Great White Padma Kumara is our Grand Master Lu, living Buddha Lian-sheng. Now visualize these 5 deities all merging together as Grand Master Lu, sitting on top of our heads, shining his bright light upon us and all the 6 realms of sentient beings. Let us chant the Guru's heart mantra 7 times. Om Guru Lian-sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Release your forehead. Let us do the wake-up call. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. As we recite the purification mantras, visualize your body being crystal clear, purifying our body, speech, and mind. Om Shri Shri Maha Shri Shri Soha. Om Sadali Sadali Samali Samali Soha. Om Vajrasattva Ha Hop. Namo Samandomo Dalamong Dulu Dulu De We Soha. Release at your forehead. Let us form the Vajra hook mudra. Left hand with the left index finger pointing upwards, right hand grabbing the left index finger, forming a hook with the right index finger. Simply place that in front of our chest. Visualize our heart. There is a lotus opening up with a white light or a white Hom syllable. We will shoot this white Hom syllable into the heavens to invocate the Buddhas as each time as we chant the invocation mantra. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Namo the root guru, living Buddha Lian-sheng. Namo the great white Padma Kumara. Namo the lotus light self mastery Buddha. Namo the lineage gurus of the true Buddha school. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Vajrasattva. Namo Varakana Buddha of the center. Namo Akshobhya Buddha of the east. Namo Ratnasambhava Buddha of the south. Namo Amitabha Buddha of the west. Namo Amogashiti Buddha of the north. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Medicine Buddha. Namo the golden mother of the primordial pond. Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Namo Padma Kumar. Namo Guanyin Bodhisattva. Namo Mushashuri Bodhisattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva. Namo Padma Sambhava. Namo Maha Kundi. All Vajra protectors, Dakinis, and heavenly beings. All Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. All Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas. All the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of your and earth gods of your shrine. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Back to your forehead. Release. Great homage for visualization. Visualize in front of us is Grand Master Lu, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Dharma protectors of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. Let us first form the Buddha Mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Let us pay homage to our Guru, Grand Master Lu, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating before Grand Master Lu and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions. Back to your forehead, release. Second, form the Lotus Mudra. Place that in front of your chest. Let us pay homage to all the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating before all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. Back to your forehead. Release. Third, let us form the Vajra Mudra. Place that in front of our chests. Let us pay homage to all the Dharma protectors throughout the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating before all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. Back to your forehead, release. Fourth, form the equanimity Buddha, half bow to all other beings. Back to your forehead, release. Form the mudra, offering mudra, like the diagram to our right. Visualize in front of us are the 5 offerings: flowers, incense, candles, tea, and fruit. You can also visualize the 8 auspicious offerings. You can also visualize gold, jewelry, money, favorite foods, clothing, buildings, vehicles, and whatever, and also anything that you'd like to offer. Now visualize these offerings to form a row infinitely to your left and infinitely to your right. Now visualize these offerings to form a field infinitely in front of us and infinitely behind us. Now visualize these offerings to fill the entire space of the universe, infinitely above us and infinitely below us. Sincerely dedicate these offerings to Grand Master Lu, Living Buddha Lian-sheng, to today's practice deity, Namo Vajrasattva, to all the Buddhas, Dharma protectors, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors, and earth gods of your shrines, to all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. And then to all your enemies, all your parents and past parents, all your siblings and all your mentors and acquaintances. And then to all the 6 realms of sentient beings. You can also visualize the offerings from the six realms of sentient beings offered back to Grand Master Lu, to Namo Vajrasattva, to all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Let us chant the offering verse. Mount Meru, together with the 4 continents, sun and moon, transforms into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May the immeasurable merits arisen from these treasures quickly remove negative karma to realize Buddhahood. Recite the offering mantra once. Om Sawa Darakata Itamu Bulana Mantala Kan. Back to your forehead, release. Perform the 4-fold refuge. Place your palms together in front of our chest. Visualize in front of us as Grand Master Lu, all the Buddhas, all the Buddhist scriptures, and the implements, and the numerous sanghas, like the lineage masters, all appearing before you. Visualize all these 4 refuges merging together into a bright light. The bright light enters your body through the crown of your head, down the middle channel into the middle of your body. This light fills your body with light, pushing all the negative karma out of your body through your skin's pores. You can visualize black smoke coming out of your skin's pores, or insects and yellow fluids, which represents all the illnesses of your body. Let us chant the 4-fold refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sheng-Yen. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sheng-Yen. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sheng-Yen. Back to your forehead, release. Let us perform the armor protection. Form the Vajra mudra and place it on your forehead. Let us chant the protection mantra 7 times. Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali. Touch your throat, your heart, your left shoulder, your right shoulder, and then place the mudra at your forehead. As you release the mudra, visualize 4 rays of brilliant bright light emitting to your left, right, front, and back, each transforming into Vajrapani Bodhisattva, protecting you. Release at your forehead. Recite the Guanyin High King Guanyin Sutra. Namo Guanxin Bodhisattva, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sheng-Yen. An infinity with the Pure Land opens the Dharma doors by engaging permanence, bliss, identity, and purity. One is blessed with the Dharma. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great spiritual mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great wisdom mantra. Namo Prajna Paramita, a supreme mantra. Namo Prajna Paramita, an unequaled mantra. Namo the Pure Light Seeker Buddha. The Dharma Treasury Buddha, the tranquil King Buddha with lion's roar and divine speed. The Sumo Light King Buddha announced by Buddha. The Dharma Protector Buddha, the Vajra Treasury Roaming Lion Buddha. The Precious Victory Buddha, the Supernatural Power Buddha. The Medicine Crystal Light King Buddha. The Universal Light Merit Mountain King Buddha. The Merit and Retaining Jewel King Buddha. The 7 past Buddhas. The future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. The 1,500 Buddhas, the 15,000 Buddhas. The 500 flower victory Buddhas. The 10 billion Vajra treasury Buddhas. And the fixed light Buddha. The Buddhas of the 6 directions. To the east, the precious moonlight, light moon palace venerable, wonderful voice King Buddha. To the south, the tree root flower King Buddha. To the west, the spiritual power flower blazing King Buddha. To the north, the moon palace purity Buddha. Above, the countless vigor jewel King Buddhas. Below, the tranquil moon King sound, tranquil moon sound King Buddha. All the countless Buddhas, many jewels Buddha. Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshobhya Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, all Buddhas in the central realm and those in the Pure Lands, while moving upon the earth and through the heavens, shower limitless compassion upon all beings, affording them equanimity and peace, that they might cultivate day and night. By constantly invoking this sutra, one is liberated from the suffering of birth and death, and freed from all kinds of suffering. Namo, the great wisdom Guanxin, the observant Guanxin, the noble Guanxin, the expansively minded Guanxin, the medicine king Bodhisattva, the supreme medicine Bodhisattva, Mashashuri Bodhisattva, Samantra Bhadra Bodhisattva, Akasa Garba Bodhisattva, Siddhi Garba Bodhisattva, the billions of clear, cool treasure mountain Bodhisattva, the universal light venerable King Tathagata Bodhisattva, chanting this sutra continually. The 7 world honored Buddhas recite this mantra. Lepo lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Lepo de, kilha de, talani de, nihala de, bilini de, mohaka de, jinlin tende, soha. Release at your forehead. Recite the rebirth mantra. Form the rebirth mudra like the diagram to our right. Visualize in front of us is Amitabha Buddha, where he's sitting on a lotus, who is red in color, wearing a golden Dharma robe, very tranquil and serene, spreading his red light throughout the universe, liberating sentient beings and bringing them to his Western paradise. Visualize on top of his hands, there is a singing bowl. Inside the singing bowl, visualize there are millions and trillions of lotuses coming out of it, spreading throughout the universe. Now visualize all these lotuses becoming Dharma ships. Visualize the 6 realms of sentient beings all boarding the Dharma ships. Visualize all your past parents, your parents and your past parents all boarding these ships, and ancestors boarding these ships. Visualize the 6 realms. Visualize all your enemies, creditors, creditors, enemies, sentient beings you killed intentionally or unintentionally, all boarding these ships. Now visualize all these ships heading towards Amitabha Buddha's body, all being delivered to the Western paradise. Let us chant the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Amitabha ye dota jado ye doti yeta ameledo bope ameledo sitam bope ameledo pigalande ameledo pigalando gamini gagana jido gali soha. Namo Amitabha ye dota jado ye doti yeta ameledo bope ameledo sitam bope ameledo pigalande ameledo pigalando gamini gagana jido gali soha. Namo Amitabha ye dota jado ye doti yeta ameledo bope ameledo sitam bope ameledo pigalande Ameledo Pigalando Gamini Gagana Jido Gali Soha Namo Amido Ye Dola Jado Ye Dodieta Ameledo Bope Ameledo Satam Bope Ameledo Pigalande Ameledo Pigalando Gamini Gagana Jido Gali Soha Namo Amido Ye Dola Jado Ye Dodieta Ameledo Bope Ameledo Satam Bope Ameledo Pigalande Ameledo Pigalando Gamini Gagana Jido Gali Soha Namo Amido Ye Dola Jado Ye Dodieta Ameledo Bope, Ameledo, Sitam Bope, Ameledo, Pigalande, Ameledo, Pigalando, Gamini, Gagana, Jido Gali Soha, Namo Amido Ye, Doda Jado Ye, Dodieta, Ameledo Bope, Ameledo, Sitam Bope, Ameledo, Pigalande, Ameledo, Pigalando, Gamini, Gagana, Jido Gali Soha. And release your forehead. Let us recite the 4 immeasurable vows. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. This is immeasurable loving kindness. May all beings be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. This is immeasurable compassion. May all beings be free from suffering and always stay happy. This is immeasurable joy. May all beings be free. May all beings be free of grasping and aversion. And practice equality. This is immeasurable equanimity. Recite the Bodhisattva verse and mantra. I shall take refuge in Rukuru and Triple Jewel until reaching enlightenment. I will never recede on the path. May all my virtues be dedicated to all beings for their speedy enlightenment. Recite the Bodhisattva mantra 3 times. Om Bodhisattva Betsa Samaya Ahom. Om Bodhisattva Betsa Samaya Ahom. Om Bodhisattva Betsa Samaya Ahom. Release your forehead. Recite the repentance verse 3 times. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial, which originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance, and which manifest through my body, speech, and mind, these I fully confess and repent of them altogether. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial, which originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance, and which are manifest through my body, speech, and mind, these I fully confess and repent of them altogether. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial, which originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance, and which are manifest through my body, speech, and mind, these I fully confess and repent of them all together. Recite the repentance mantra 21 times. Om Beja Samaya Sotia, 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 Om Beja Samaya Sotia. Recite the Guru's heart mantra. Form the Padma Kumara mudra. Left hand is the lotus holding mudra, forming a loop with the left index finger and left thumb, with the two middle finger and the ring of finger pointing downwards and the pinky pointing upwards. This mudra faces inwards. The right hand forms the Dharma teaching mudra, simply with the right thumb and the right middle finger. Place that. This is face forward in front of your chest. This is called the Padma Kumara mudra. Visualize in front of us is our Grand Master Lu, sitting on top of a white lotus, wearing a white Dharma crown and Dharma robe, with all garments around him, and a white lotus in his left hand. Visualize from Grand Master's forehead or brow. He sends forth a beam of white light from his brow to your brow to cleanse the karmic hindrances of your mind, body. From his throat, he sends forth a beam of red light or red ah syllable towards your throat to cleanse the karmic hindrances of your speech. From his heart, he sends forth a beam of blue light or blue Hom syllable towards your heart to cleanse the karmic hindrances of your mind. All the negative karma is expelled through your skin's pores, leaving you crystal clear, and your body, speech, and mind are completely purified. Let us chant the Guru's heart mantra 21 times. Om Guru Lian-sheng Siddhi Hop. 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 Back to your forehead. Release. Invocation of Vajrasattva. Form the Vajrasattva mudra. You can actually hold two fists. Put the right fist in front of the left fist. This is the Vajra embracing mudra. Visualize in front of us is a mass of blue light. Visualize yourself entering this blue light, emptying all the thoughts of your mind. Let us chant the emptiness mudra mantra 3 times. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Visualize in front of us is an ocean with a placid mirror-like surface. Above the ocean is a clear, cloudless sky. A blue-colored full moon rises above the horizon. Inside the moon disk is the seed syllable Om, radiating white light throughout the universe. The white Hom syllable begins to spin in a clockwise direction, slowly transforming in Vajrasattva, seated on an 8-petaled lotus, a white lotus. Vajrasattva appears in your mind as being dignified and tranquil. His body is white, and he wears a 5 Buddha crown, celestial garments, and ornaments. Vajrasattva's right hand holds a Vajra scepter. His left hand holds a Vajra belt. At the level of his heart, there's a recitation wheel with 100-syllable mantra. The mantra wheel at his heart revolves and radiates brilliant white light. This bright light arcs over and down, pouring through one's crown, filling one's body with white light. One's whole body emits great white light. All the negative karma is expelled through your skin's pores as black smoke coming out of your body, leaving you crystal clear and filled with joy. Your body, speech, and mind are completely purified. Now, as we visualize Namo Vajrasattva is in front of us, at your heart, there is a lotus opening up. On top of the lotus, there's a white light or a white Hom syllable. Emit this white light towards Namo Vajrasattva, slowly using this white light to guide him to sit on top of our crown. And Namo Vajrasattva slowly turns into a white light the size of a grain of rice. This white light enters our crown down the middle channel all the way down to our heart, on top of the lotus, sitting on top of the lotus. This white light slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the same size of our body. You and now Vajrasattva are united as one, merged together. Let us perform the mala beads visualization. Drape your mala beads in front of you. Left hand transforms to a Vajra bell, your right hand transforms to a Vajra scepter. The guru beads transforms into a jewel stupa, and the tassels transform into a pair of hands holding a lotus. The 4 divider beads transforms into the 4 Diva Kings. Visualize that the mala strings transforms into a brilliant circle of Vajrasattva's white light. As you chant, visualize that Vajrasattva appears in each bead, blessing you with his white light. We will chant the 100-syllable mantra 7 times. Normally on the practice, we'll do it 21 times. Let us begin. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva de la Parecha Jija Mepawa Surukai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalaya Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Koro Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mamimuncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva de la Parecha Jija Mepawa Surukai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalaya Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Koro Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mamimuncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Pe Om Peja Sata Samaya Manupalaya Peja Sata de la Parecha Jija Mepawa Surukai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalaya Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Koro Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mamimuncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Pe Om Peja Sata Samaya Manupalaya Peja Sato de la Parecha Jija Mepawa Surukai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalaya Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Koro Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mamimuncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Pe Om Peja Sata Samaya Manupalaya Peja Sato de la Parecha Jija Mepawa Surukai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalaya Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Koro Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Muncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Om Peja Sato Samaya Manopalaya Peja Sato de Loparicha Juju Mibawa Sulukai Mibawa Supukai Mibawa Anonano Mibawa Sawa City Mibayacha Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Sirian Goro Hop Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Muncha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Om Peja Sato Samaya Manopalaya Peja Sato de Loparicha Juju Mibawa Sulukai Mibawa Supukai Mibawa Anonano Mibawa Sawa City Mibayacha Sawa Karma Sujame Jetamo Siriran Goro Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Macha Peja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Release your forehead. Let us enter Samadhi. Visualize Vajrasattva, who is sitting on top of our heads, or top of our crown. He slowly transforms into a point of light, the size of a grain of rice. This white light enters our crown down the central channel, all the way down to the lotus on top of our heart chakra. This white light slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the same size as your body. Namo Vajrasattva's body and speech and mind become your speech and mind. Vajrasattva and you are completely merged and united to one. You have transformed into Vajrasattva, spreading your white light throughout the universe. And the energy of the 100-syllable recitation wheel spreading throughout the universe. Let us perform the 9-round breathing exercise. Visualize your body crystal clear with 3 channels. The middle channel stretches from your crown all the way down to your root chakra. On the right, there is a right channel, stretching from your nostril all the way down, running parallel to the central channel to meet at the navel chakra. On the left, there is a left channel, stretching from your left nostril, running straight parallel down to the other 2 channels to meet at the navel chakra, forming a pitchfork in your body. Let us do 3 quick breaths, just 3 slow breaths, releasing all the negative energy of your body. Now inhale white light through the right nostril, becoming red light traveling down the right channel all the way down to the navel chakra, and then back up the left channel. And then breathe out black smoke through the left nostril. Inhale white light through the left nostril, becoming red light traveling down the left channel all the way down to the navel chakra, and then back up the right channel. And then breathe out black smoke through the right nostril. Breathe in white light through both nostrils, becoming red light traveling down both channels all the way down to meet at the navel chakra. And then this red light travels up the center channel all the way up to the crown, and then back down to the navel chakra. Splitting into both channels, this red light travels back up both channels, and then breathe out black smoke through both nostrils. Breathe in white light through the left nostril, becoming red light traveling down the left channel all the way down to the navel chakra. And then this red light travels back up the right channel, all the way back up to the right nostril, and then breathe out black smoke through the right nostril. Breathe in white light through the right nostril, becoming red light traveling down the right channel, all the way down to the navel chakra, and then back up the left channel, and then breathe out black smoke through the left nostril. Breathe in white light through both nostrils, becoming red light traveling down both channels all the way down to the navel chakra. Then this red light travels up the center channel, all the way up to the crown, and then back down to the navel chakra, splitting into both channels. This red light travels up both channels, and then without black smoke through both nostrils. Breathe in white light through both nostrils, becoming red light traveling down both channels to meet at the navel chakra. Then this red light travels up the center channel all the way up to the crown, and then back down the center channel to meet at the navel, back to the navel chakra. This red light splits into both channels, traveling back up both channels, and then breathe out black smoke through both nostrils. Breathe in white light through the right nostril, becoming red light traveling down the right channel all the way down to the navel chakra, and then back up the left channel, and then breathe out black smoke through the left nostril. Inhale white light through the left nostril, becoming red light traveling down the left channel, and then down to the navel chakra, and then back up the right channel, and then breathe out black smoke through the right nostril. Let us enter Samadhi. As we visualize ourselves still as Vajrasattva, you and Vajrasattva are still merged as one. Now visualize you and Vajrasattva slowly getting smaller and smaller into a point of white light, sitting on top of a lotus. This white light moves up the center channel to the crown, leaving the crown, leaving your body. This white light enters the universe into the realm of Namo Vajrasattva, into the body of Namo Vajrasattva. As we visualize ourselves in the realm of Namo Vajrasattva, slowly visualize this white light, ourselves slowly moving back to sit on top of our crown as a white light. This white light enters the crown down our center channel to sit on top of the lotus in our heart chakra. This white light on top of the lotus gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the size of your body, as you and Namo Vajrasattva are still one and united. Let us slowly exit Samadhi. Recite the dedication. Living Buddha Lian-sheng teaches the great tantric practice. Vajrasattva transforms into Vajra heart, an authentic spiritual response when the two merge into one, eradicating negative hindrances to obtain purity. Back to your forehead, release. Recite the 8 principal deities' heart mantra and the Buddha's name. Om Ami Dewa Se, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Punamolin Tolin Soha, Om Ha Ha Ha, We Samo Ye Soha, Om Jali Jali Jante Om Jambala Talin Tana Ye Soha, Om Ahom Beja Guru Be Ma Siti Om Se, Om Ahom Guru Be Ahosa Samahalen Shen Siti Hom, Deata Om Bekajia Bekajia Maha Bekajia Laja Samokate He Soha. Back to your forehead, release. Recite the Buddha's name. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36,119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Back to your forehead, release. Recite the Tara that removes plague mantra. Simply place your palms in front of your chest. If you know her mudra, is the left hand holding a lotus, is the lotus holding mudra. The right hand is simply a palm facing upwards. Place that in front of our chests. Visualize that the Tara is in front of us, who's red and yellow in color, shining, blessing us with their non-dying nectar, which is on top of the lotus, on the white lotus. There's a vase on top of the white lotus holding the non-dying nectar. Visualize that she's spilling this non-dying nectar upon us as we chant the mantra. Let us begin. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Om Tara Tutala Tula Namo Hala Hala Hom Hala Soha. Back to your forehead, please. Let us read. Supplication for the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage to supplicate His Holiness, the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and compassionate Bodhisattvas, Harukas, Dharmapalas, Dakinis, and protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage deluded ones. 3 jewels emanate wondrous lights to provide refuge for all fortunate beings, humans and divas. Rely on his Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciple of Buddha, plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Back to your forehead, release. Dedication of merit. With reverence, I practice the yoga of Holy Buddha Lian-sheng. The true Buddha school helps all beings, and Padma Kumara mantra delivers one to the twin lotus ponds, where the 18 lotuses have manifested. Such a supreme and secret transmission, I vow but practice and make a universal offering. By enjoining a deep and sincere vow, may I soon ascend to this Buddha land. May the Holy Guru bless and empower me to attain a lotus birth. May I attain perfection and self-mastery, liberating the self and others to the Buddha land. Back to your forehead, release. Dedication of merit. May all who uphold the name of Amitabha Buddha be reborn and together in the pure land of his Western paradise, repaying the fourfold generosity from above and aiding those who suffer in the three paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may I be liberated from the cycle of birth and death, and may I develop the qualities of Buddhahood, and thus free all who suffers. We dedicate the merit of this practice to the teacher Root Guru, Grandmaster Lu. May Grandmaster Lu always be healthy, remain in samsara, and never enter nirvana, and forever turn his Dharma wheel. May everyone be healthy, free of hindrances, strong in cultivation. May all circumstances become auspicious. You may now silently make your prayers and dedications at this time. And the merit of this practice be dedicated to Master Lian-sheng, our Shimu. May she always be healthy, always be free of hindrances, and one day reach Buddhahood. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to the supporters of the true Buddha school. May all they be healthy, have good family relations, rid their karmic hindrances, one day reach Buddhahood, and be born in the Maha Twin Lotus Pond. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to the 6 realms of sentient beings. May the 6 realms of sentient beings rid their karmic hindrances, be diligent in their practices, one day reach Buddhahood, and be reborn in the Western paradise. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to our families, and may always be healthy, always have good family relations, good business and prosperity, longevity and prosperity, and also be strong in our cultivation, one day reach Buddhahood and be reborn in the Western paradise. May all supplications be completely fulfilled. May all hindrances be removed. What? Let us recite the 100-syllable mantra. This makes up for any errors or omissions during the practice. Form the Vajrasattva mudra, embracing mudra, just like this. Right hand in front of the left hand. Let us begin. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva De Loparecha Juja Mepawa Surukaya Mepawa Supukaya Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Sati Mepalacha Sawa Karma Sojame Chetamo Sirian Guru Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Mancha Peja Pawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva De Loparecha Juja Mepawa Surukaya Mepawa Supukaya Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalacha Sawa Karma Sujame Chetamo Sirian Guru Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Muncha Peja Pawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva De Loparecha Juja Mepawa Surukaya Mepawa Supukaya Mepawa Anunano Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepalacha Sawa Karma Sujame Chetamo Sirian Guru Hom Ha 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 Pakawan Sawa Tarakata Peja Mami Muncha Peja Pawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pe. Release your forehead. Visualize in front of us as Grandmaster Lu, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Let us first form the Buddha mudra. Place that in front of your chest. Let us pay homage to Grandmaster Lu and the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating for Grandmaster Lu and the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Back to your forehead, release. Second, form the lotus mudra. Place that in front of your chest. Let us pay homage to all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating before all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Back to your forehead, release. Third, form the Vajra mudra. Place that in front of your chest. Let us pay homage to all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings prostrating before all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Back to your forehead, release. Form the equanimity mudra, 4th half bow to all other beings. Back to the forehead, release. Recite the completion mantra, Om Blin, Om Blin, Om Blin, Om Mani Padme Hum. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. May all your endeavors be auspicious. Thank you, everyone, for your participation today. My name is Key from the True Buddha Payun Temple in Calgary, Alberta. If you have a chance, stick behind for a discussion in the Zoom address below and the password. Thank you.